Um, First of all, I would like to say that I hope everyone is fine at your home, and I hope all your family members and your relatives are okay. Please stay at home, be careful, and in India and also in our country, both places the cases are increasing. So I request all of you to be careful. Okay. So today, we'll just our topic is Japanese encephalitis. So, yes. So, today our topic is Japanese encephalitis. I hope you are familiar with this terminology, Japanese encephalitis, as it is one of the mosquito-borne disease. You all know that it is one of the mosquito-borne disease. So, Japanese encephalitis, the word itself is saying it is encephalitis. So, it has to be related with the brain. So JE is an acute inflammation, okay, acute inflammatory condition of the brain. And the causative organism is the JE virus itself, and it is a type of the arbovirus. And this JE is a zoonotic disease. I hope you know what is zoonotic disease. The zoonotic disease means the disease which is transmitted from the animals. That is what is termed as the zoonotic diseases. And this disease is transmitted accidentally to the human being. By just with the accidentally cause, it is transmitted to the human being. And the organism, the vector of this disease is mosquito. And the mosquito is Culex mosquito. Can you just name few of the disease that is caused by the Culex mosquito? Please write it down in the chat room. Do you remember?
Chikungunya.
Okay. Is chikungunya from Culex mosquito? I know. It is Bancroftian filariasis. Okay. Other? Another is J itself. I know. Any other? Yes, very good. It's West Nile fever. Yes. So these are the few diseases that is caused by this Culex mosquito. And do you have got any idea where its habitat occurs of this Culex mosquito? St. Louis, Missouri.
Surface water.
Yes, it is in the stagnant water. It is in the dirty water, but like dirty waters, like for example, in the stagnant water or in the septic tank, in such places, it usually the life habitat occurs of the Culex mosquito. And do you remember what is like the body structure of this adult Culex mosquito? Whether it's angulated, it forms an angle in the plane surface, or it is hunchback. Yes, it is with the hunchback. Yes, the body, when it lies in the plane surface, it is hunchback. The Culex mosquito is hunchback. I hope you just remember the difference between the mosquitoes. So let's continue. And then it is called as a Japanese encephalitis because the first time the severe epidemic occurred in the Japan. Okay, there was an extreme outbreak of this Japanese encephalitis in the Japan. It was in the year of 1924. And definitely like this corona only, the disease started and then it started to spread in the other part of the world. That means like later it started in the Southeast Asian region, then it started in the globally. So while talking about globally, around 43,000 cases occur each year, more or less around 43,000. And once this disease is a type of one of the very serious type of the disease. Okay, usually most of the people dies from this type of the disease. And from this Japanese encephalitis, around 11,000 deaths occur, and as it affects the brain, there will be the if the person survives, then the disability also occurs, and if the person survives, then maximum will be disabled. So talking about Nepal, from 2007, I've got the data till of 2015. It is like 1,823 JE cases were reported, and death rate in the up to 24 years of age group was 74%. It is like high fatality if JE occurs. And JE cases were most commonly reported in the age group of 1 to 14 years. This is the like common age group. And the seasonal pattern, okay, the seasonal pattern is usually after the rainy season, usually in that Dasai time and Tihar time, it usually occurs. That is a favorable season, okay, after the rainfall, rainy seasons, it usually comes to the peak time, the JE. And JE cases were reported in 63 districts of Nepal and expanding in the mountain and hilly region also. And I would like to add, in Jorpati area also, it is like the JE cases are found in our Jorpati area also. The cases has come to our hospital of JE from Jorpati area. So you have to be careful. And there was a strong clustering of JE incidents in the southwestern and southeastern Tarai region, which is endemic for JE. Is my voice clear to everyone? I would like to know, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then again, talking about the agent factor, it is the JE virus. I told you it is a JE virus. It is a type of arbovirus, and it is a RNA virus. And the reservoir of this infection, okay, the reservoir of this infection are animals and birds. And please remember, you have to, whenever JE is talked, we should remember about pig. Okay, pigs are the amplifier host of this disease. Now, what do you understand by amplifier host is? The pigs in the pig, once it gets infected, the organism, they just increase in number and just multiply very rapidly in the pigs. Okay, there is like excessive multiplication in the pigs. So it is known as the amplifier host. So whenever we talk about the amplifier host, please remember pigs in JE. That is the amplifier host. And they have tremendous circulating virus, and in the pigs, even though it acts as an amplifier host, it doesn't show any type of signs and symptoms of the JE. They don't be showing any type of sign and symptoms, but they act as the amplifier host. Is it clear? What have you understood about the amplifier host? Right? And then now, okay, and the pigs, they act as the amplifier host, and I told you it doesn't show any signs and symptoms. And from the pigs, it gets transmitted to the mosquito like that. Now, not only like pigs are the main one, okay, but the other reservoir are cattle also. Cattle also act as a reservoir, but it doesn't act as an amplifier host. It doesn't like multiply or increase the amount of the virus inside the cattle. And humans, we human beings are not the source of the infection. We never act as the amplifier host, okay. And so Talking about the age incidence, it is high among the age of below 5 years. It is usually high in the small children. And talking about the gender wise of this disease, it is mainly common among the boys. Among the male, it is common. And in the environmental factor, the temperature about 20 degrees Celsius is favorable for the virus, and relatively humidity of about 70% are favorable for mosquitoes to survive longer. So this type of climatic condition is usually present during the time of the Dasai. So just remember, like during the October or September, this disease is usually common. And the vector, as we already talked, it is the female Culex mosquito, and it breeds on the contaminated or the dirty water. Now, I hope you remember what is extrinsic incubation period. Do you remember what do you understand by extrinsic incubation period? Anyone? Extrinsic incubation period.
Time taken by organism to development in the intermediate host.
Sorry?
Time taken by an organism to development in the intermediate host.
Okay, yes, it is the intrinsic incubation period is like the period which requires by the virus to stay in the in case of J, the virus stays in the mosquito during the time of the extrinsic incubation period. So the extrinsic incubation period in J is 10 to 12 days. So now mode of transmission of this JE is from animal to animal and birds, okay, and animal to human being by the Culex mosquito, and especially talking about the animals, especially the pigs are the main one, okay, from where we get infected. The mosquito bites the pig, and then from the pig it collects the virus, and then it bites us. So like that, it is the mode of transmission. And J in man is dead end infection. That means dead end infection or blind end transmission means from human to human, it is usually not transmitted. It is not transmitted at all. So now talking about the pathogenesis, in this disease, the virus enters the body through percutaneous route. Like the mosquito bite the skin, and from there it goes to the circulatory system, and then from there it goes to the brain where the encephalitis occurs. And intrinsic incubation period or the incubation period in a human being is from 5 to 15 days. Now, next is the clinical feature. Now, in talking about the clinical feature, in the prodromal stage, okay, in the early stage, what happens is the patient will complain of the severe high-grade fever. The main complaint, chief complaint of this is severe high-grade fever with headache. And later, the person complains of the vomiting, okay, the person will have vomiting, body ache, and anorexia and malaise, okay, tiredness will occur in the prodromal stage. And during the later on, there will be the acute encephalitis stage. In that time also, there will be the high-grade fever, and then there will be neck rigidity, vomiting, and chronic sign. Do you remember what is chronic sign? के हुन्छ chronic sign मा? What is chronic sign?
Neck rigidity.
Chronic sign. होइन नि
When
Remember,
thigh
right?
flexed at hip and knee at 90-degree angle, the subsequent extension in the knee is painful.
the thigh, no, the thigh is flexed with hip and knee with 90-degree. So in 90-degree angle, now it is flexed. And if we just extend the leg further, then extend the knee further, then there will be the severe pain. The patient will complain of the severe pain, and that is what is known as the chronic sign. And if the person complains of pain while extension of the knee, then that is known as the chronic sign positive. Then the person also complain of the convulsion and altered sensorium, disorientation. Okay, later on the person can go into coma, or most of usually I've told you it is there is high fatality, so they may also die because of the disease. And usually the case fatality is about 40% and become 80% during epidemic. Okay, if there is epidemic of JE, then it is like 80%. And what happens is, if the patient don't die also, the patient will have a sequelae, late stage sequelae. Okay, now talking about the late stage sequelae, the person can face with like neurological or psychological deficit. Like the person can complain of amnesia, psychological deficit, abnormal movement of the body. What do you understand by amnesia? Amnesia ani ke ho?
Memory
Am-
loss.
huh? It is.
Loss of memory.
Yes, it is loss of memory. I know. And this is Ciara. Do you remember what do you understand by this ataxia? Ataxia ani ke ho?
Abnormal muscular movements.
I know, abnormal like abnormal
Already.
movements, I know, and gait, and then you can say about involuntarily eyeball movement, you know, like that. It occurs if there is ataxia. So like that, and personality changes, abnormal that emotional behaviors, and person can also have paralysis. So these are the late stage and sequelae. I told you there is high fatality rate, and if the person survives also, there is like late sequelae may occur to the patient. So now next is talking about the investigations. You know, about in investigations there is like in blood. The main thing we find is the polymorphs leukocytosis, and there is in CSF also the diagnosis is done from the usually CSF. We know that, you know, there is like increased lymphocyte counts, rise of the protein, rise of the sugar. Please remember that there will be the increase of protein, also increase of the sugar level also in the CSF. So, and also there is rise in IgG antibody. Now, in management of JE, there is no any specific treatment, as it is a viral disease. There's no any specific treatment. What we can only do is we can go with the symptomatic and supportive treatment only. And we have to put the person, as it is like CNS problem, I know the person is having encephalitis. We require to keep the patient in the isolation in a dark room, because the patient will be sensitive to sensory stimuli. Okay, and high nursing care is required, and we have to control of hyperpyrexia with cold sponging bath and antipyretic, and control the convulsions with the anticonvulsant, and the usually used drug is diazepam for that. And that reduction of cerebral edema, for that will use steroids and mannitol, and as a prophylaxis we'll be giving the broad spectrum antibiotic, and will be maintaining the fluid and electrolyte also. And follow-up of the patient by physiotherapy to prevent the late sequelae. Okay, as the person will have a problem, if he survives also, we'll ask him to or her to go for the physiotherapy. And I hope you all know the prevention and control of the mosquito, you know, यो भनिराख्नुपर्छ. Do I need to tell about the control of the mosquito? Mosquito? Yes, as it has already been covered previously in the first year also, I know. So I don't want to tell this, you know. Please, when we ask about the prevention and control of the JE, you have to write the prevention and control of the mosquito also. For the Culex mosquito, you have to write this portion. Please don't forget that. Okay, remember that. So now for the protection of or prevention of JE, the main thing is the vaccine. You all know the vaccine is there. So JE vaccine, and this JE vaccine is also present in our national immunization program. So in context of Nepal, this JE vaccine is free of cost, and it is like in our NIP schedule. So for this JE vaccine, when the diluent is also required, okay, that is phosphate buffered saline. Please remember, the diluent is also required, and it is known as phosphate buffered saline. And let me tell you, in Nepal, the vaccine which is given by the government, it is the live vaccine. Okay, it is the live JE vaccine. And in the market, if we want to buy, then there is presence of the kill JE vaccine also. But usually people will take this live JE vaccine. So this live JE vaccine is like single dose. It is 0.5 ml. We have to take 0.5 ml. It is subcutaneous, and booster dose is not required, and it is safe and effective, and we have to maintain the temperature of 2 to 8 degrees Celsius, whereas kill JE vaccine is 2 doses is required 1 month apart, and the dose is 0.5 ml, and it is also given subcutaneously or IM, and booster dose is given after 1 year, and it is like given repeatedly, and it is comparatively less safe and effective, and the temperature required is 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. Always remember, if there is live and killed vaccine, the live vaccine, it will be always more effective than the killed vaccine. And as I told you that JE vaccine is in JE vaccine, the diluent is required because this JE vaccine will come in the powdered form. Okay, it will be in the powdered form, so the diluent is required, and will mix with the diluent, and then it is given. So, and in context of Nepal, this JE vaccine is provided as the baby is completes their 12 months. Okay, after the 1 year only, the JE vaccine is provided. So this is all about the Japanese encephalitis. Is there any question? This is a small short topic. Is there any question? Please let me know. Is there any question regarding JE? In this JE, the usually asked question is about the amplifier host. Okay, amplifier host, or usually it is asked, and then about the prevention and control. And I told you, while writing about the prevention and control, you have to mention the control of the mosquito also, of the Culex, and also write about the vaccines. Case how?
China, ma'am.
China, ma'am. Okay. Okay. खोइ कसैले केही लेखेन जस्तो छ. Okay, then this is all. Please take care of yourself and stay safe. Don't go out, and do study also. Okay. I have heard that students are just I have heard that students are just getting online, and they are just doing other work or leaving the laptop on. They are moving around. Don't do like that. And study nicely. Okay, take care, stay safe. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And please don't write anything, yeah.